What's up, guys, gals, and comic pals? It's Andrew, the comic culture collector. I'm just going to show you what I picked up from yesterday, 3/11/20. Today's Thursday, of course, and just figured I'd make one today. Didn't really have time yesterday. So I'm just going to show you what I picked up. Picked up The Amazing Spider-Man number 37 today. I actually did go to the comic store today, so trying to get myself caught up on Amazing Spider-Man, so there's number 37. Also picked up Amazing Spider-Man number 39. Picked that up today as well. And finally, the current issue, Spider-Man 41. I have 38 and 40. Now this brings me from 37 all the way up to the current issue. Next up, number 1, Star Wars Bounty Hunters. It's a new series they have out, focusing on the bounty hunter side of the universe. Looking forward to reading that. Next up, Darth Vader number 2. Pretty cool cover. Can't wait to read this. Punisher Soviet number 5 is a good title. It's a max title, so it's kind of a little above PG-13 with some of the graphic violence and bloodshed, just like you'd want a Punisher movie to be. Next up, Symbiote Spider-Man Alien Reality number 4. Another one I've been awaiting is Thor number 4 by the man Donny Cates. This one I'm definitely putting high up on my list for what I want to read. I don't really have an order that I read. Sometimes, like right now, I put some of them in alphabetical order. That's how most of them are right now. Sometimes it's like, well, I kind of want to read this one. And, I want to see what happens in this one. So, yeah, there's Thor number 4. And probably my most awaited title is Venom number 24. Venom Island Part 4. Carnage and Venom on the cover with Eddie Brock. They're like fighting over him. Can't wait to read this one. Also, I picked up the variant cover for this one. This month, Spider-Woman comes out. I think it's next week. So now they're doing, with every new series, or like a big series they're trying to promote, they do all kinds of alternate covers. And can't go wrong with Venom, so I picked up this alternate cover. Then here's some other books that are more for like investment. I might read some of them eventually, but right now I'm not going to go out of my way to read any of these. Here's X-Men 24, a classic Rogue and Gambit cover. Pretty nice cover. I was happy to find this one. Next up, we got Marvel Comic Presents number 79, Weapon X. Just a cool cover, and I just wanted to add it to my collection. So, not really going to read this one. I didn't know it has like 4 stories in it. I thought it was just all Weapon X, but it's a cool cover to add to my collection. I got it for pretty cheap, too. Today, I found this gem at a comic shop. And it's Immortal Hulk number 11. Pretty neat cover. It came out. Every series that was out at the time did like a whole banner dedicated to Stan Lee due to his passing, which is terribly unfortunate to the comic world. But the man was not young, so it's understandable, at least for me. Next up, The Amazing Spider-Man 546. I was looking to add a nice one of these to my collection. The one I have has like a big sticker on it. I don't know who would put a sticker on a comic book, but there's a big sticker, and they tried to pull it off, and it like ripped the cover. And it's unfortunate because this one, I don't know if you can see right there, it says Direct Edition, which that means it went to a comic book shop. And then there's also newsstand editions, which I don't know that there's too many of them anymore. In these older issues, you still were able to get them. But the one that was torn was a newsstand edition, which is unfortunate. But this is a direct edition. First appearance of Mr. Negative. Just wanted to pick it up. Next, I don't know how well it'll come out on the camera, but I picked up Venom 155, the previous run of Venom, but it's a lenticular cover, and it has the Spider-Man 546 in it as well. Like I said, I don't know what it's going to look like on a camera, but there's Spider-Man, and then it morphs to Eddie Brock's Venom. Actually came out pretty well. But yeah, it's pretty happy about finding this one. There were a bunch of them, homage covers. Like there's one for the Fantastic Four that there's a real iconic Fantastic Four cover that they put over top of one of the newer issues that's lenticular like this. And a few others. But, of course, I wanted this one because it has Venom on it. Next up, speaking of Venom, this is Absolute Carnage number 3, the Pepe Larraz variant. It has Venom Hulk. Pretty nice cover. I had to pull the trigger on this one when I saw it. But yeah, that's Absolute Carnage number 3 variant cover. And lastly, I wasn't necessarily on my radar, but I wanted to add it to my collection because it was in front of me. Eventually, I want to get the trade paperback so that I can read it. But I found Kraven's Last Hunt 1 through 6. Now it's spread out across 3 different stories: The Amazing Spider-Man, Web of Spider-Man, and Spectacular Spider-Man. But it's one story. So here's Kraven's Hunt number 1. Number 2. This is a nice cover. Yeah, and as you see this is Amazing Spider-Man. Number 3 goes over to the Spectacular Spider-Man. This is Vermin. Part 3. Part 4, very iconic cover. Spidey coming up out of the grave. Number 5, also a nice cover with Kraven. And finally, Part 6. Now, I went pretty fast there, but down here, now in the old comics, they were barcodes. But then, I'm not sure when the date was, they went and they put like a little symbol down here. I don't think I have any I don't think I have any here to show you an example. Let's go. Nope, I don't. So anyways, sometimes they'd put like Spider-Man's face, or from Spider-Man, like this little thing up here, where it's half the symbiote suit and half Peter Parker. They have like Amazing Spider-Man, so-and-so years. So, but on this one, these are all newsstand editions. You can see the barcodes, which in high grade, I don't know how hard they are to find. Covered up the barcode, but there's two. And one. So yeah, all of them have the barcode instead of the picture. And it was kind of interesting because I didn't know this is from, I think, 1987, I want to say. Yeah, right about then. 1987. And comics were only 75 cents. Boy, that'd be nice. Today's comics are $3.99. But yeah, so that's going straight in the collection. And eventually I'll get the trade paperback, which is all the collected in one book. Sometimes they add like a couple, like a prequel issue or like something that ties into it. But I'm looking eventually to get Kraven's Last Hunt. I know it's an iconic story, so I want to get the trade paperback for it, to read it. These are for looking, not for show. Or they're for show, they're not for reading. But yeah, so that's what I picked up yesterday and today. Hopefully going to start doing reviews on them. And I'll leave those on here, and I want to start posting more to YouTube. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, it's the same, Comic Culture Collector. There's a link down, or there's a link in my page on Facebook here, so make sure you search for the website and just click on that link. It'll take you straight to my page. I only have one intro video there right now. That's all I have on there, but I'm hoping to put more on there, obviously. Maybe I'll do a similar video as to this and post it on there. Maybe a little shorter, maybe not put everything on there. But yeah, that's what I picked up. I'll be reading it possibly some tomorrow, and then Monday and Tuesday of next week, and then Wednesday starts New Comic Book Day again. So yeah, not as many viewers this week, but that's all right. If you like the video, leave a like, comment down below on stuff you'd like to see or how I'm doing, and go to my YouTube page, subscribe, like my beginner video there, and I'll be creating more content for that coming up. So thanks for watching, everybody. Geek responsibly.